they brought this up in a radio show that I heard not too long ago. Like, uh, COVID cases are coming up again.
COVID kids?
COVID cases.
Oh,
They're
what the fuck? You said kids, no?
No cases.
COVID keys. That's what you said. No, I had to say it again. I had to say it again because I was like, I know I heard kids. So I was like, and then I had to say it. COVID keys is okay. COVID keys is.
When you say it like that, yeah, it sounds like I said kids, but no, COVID cases are back.
There you go.
And so. Hey everybody, welcome back to the Parallel Boys. I am back. Turkey, how are you?
I'm doing pretty good, man.
And,
Thank you.
I guess I'm just saying hi to you already without introducing you. Well, I'm here. I'm back in the studio.
Welcome back, dude.
With
Welcome
Turkey. Thank you for filling in last week.
No worries, bro.
I didn't expect a solo, honestly, but I'm glad you came through, and your tone was very nice.
Yeah, I kept running out of breath. So, because already, like, my nose is, like, really narrow. So, like, I already have, like, a nasal voice. You know what I mean? So, like, so I can't breathe and talk at the same time. So, I don't even know if that's possible.
I don't think anybody breathes and talks at the same time.
I think I just want to, like, talk so fast. Like, you know what I mean?
You had a good pace. I liked it. I enjoyed the episode.
Like, right now, I'm already out of breath.
Well, then again, let's just say we did have dinner right just now.
Dinner was good.
We did have dinner.
Even though you fucking...
So we went to go get burritos, and my burrito had like extra chile on it. Well, mine had just chile, I mean, pretty much. And the damn lady, she put the burrito on his bag, my burrito on his bag, and he put his burrito on my bag. So you happen to eat a spicy ass burrito.
Yeah, and I like when I came over here, Lalo was like, I figured, and he's like in his last bite.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
you had just started too.
I literally just started, man.
I was hungry, dude. I told you.
I just took one bite, and I was like, oh, dude, this is Lalo's.
Well, I was
burrito.
already done with my burrito, and he just opens the door up, and then he goes, "Hey, I think the lady put the wrong burrito." I was like, "Yep, I figured," because this thing had.
And he was literally in his last bite. He's taking his last bite already.
Honestly, it was just so good, and I enjoyed it. It was good. It was delicious. But yeah, I'm back. I've started a new journey already. My new journey. What can I say? I'm beginning to feel a little bit more like myself lately. I've been, trying to be, I don't know, just trying to get the gears going back to work. Shout outs to my boys from work who have helped me.
Shout out to Oso Mayor.
Yeah. I guess we kick off with that. Happy belated birthday to Manny Elefantes, Meme Lord.
Izzy's best.
Izzy's best. What else are we calling him?
Also
Menor. Happy belated birthday to you. Happy belated birthday to my sister. I was out of town for her birthday. You guys had a massive.
Wait, they have the same birthday?
No, hers was like on 22nd or 21st.
Oh, okay.
I was out of town. For work purposes, I got treated good. Out there, it was great. The Chandler industry family, really.
Do you want to put that name out there?
Yeah, we could put it out
right.
there. Yeah. And they really treated me good out there. I got stranded there an extra day. So I was able to do a lot of cool things out there, and I really appreciate it. I've never been treated like a king like that. And so off the bat, happy birthday to Manny.
Shout out to Manny.
Happy birthday to my sister, Katie. But with that being said, I guess start of the show. Let's get the bad news out of the way. This last week, just recently, we lost Bray Wyatt. We lost Bray Wyatt, Terry Funk, Bob Barker. From the Price is Right, and Arlene Sorkin, the voice from Harley Quinn. I guess we lost some good ones this last week. But I guess the one that hurt me the most is Bray Wyatt. I wasn't around a lot for his like wrestling personas, so I really caught the last gist of it. But it was from what I know and I saw, it was it was very tough. I guess for he was only 36, bro. Only 36.
That's probably why you didn't really see him towards the. I don't know.
Well, from what I know, because I think I don't know, you weren't with me, but I think last year he had a match with LA Knight. That was his last match he had that I know of. It was like a glow in the dark match, and he won. But I know he was when he came back, he already had just got back from a hiatus because he had like a little bit of a what do you call it? I guess he had like what do you call it? Depression. So he was away for a while, and I guess he went back out. I don't know what I don't know. I don't know if it was already a year from that year that he left. He already like had problems. That's why he wasn't coming back for a while. And then apparently, I mean, from what I read, he had COVID or he had a heart attack. Not quite sure what the deal was there, but yeah, we lost a good one. Rest in peace to all those guys and lady. Yeah, and we just remember even Arlene Sorkin, the voice of Harley Quinn from the Batman series that we all love and adore from the 90s.
Yeah, when he used to get out of school, like
yeah,
he used to be on like around 3 or 4, right?
Yeah, it's always in the afternoon. So that's another good sad person that left this world. So R.I.P. to those people and our condolences to all those families out there. But yeah, what's new with you, Turkey? Besides that, sorry, I had to just come in with the sad news on that.
Oh no, you were finishing your story about work or something.
Oh yeah, so I mean nothing. I started work. I love my job. I love it. It is a little scary when I go out there on the rig. I would say
you popped your cherry?
I fucking popped my cherry like so bad, dude. I mean, I've driven like other trucks. Like I was driving dirt trucks, pulling dirt, and that's not the business, man. That shit got me so depressed so quick. It just wasn't where I wanted to be. I know I wasn't happy with it. I wasn't happy with myself, period. All that it felt like almost like 8 months went down the drain while it wasn't working. But now that I'm in a good place with my new job. I love it. And I can't complain, dude. I can't complain. I still get to be home. I get to have my podcast with my boys still, with the Parallel Boys together.
Whoop, whoop.
Here joining our Parallel family. So yeah. Other than that, I guess we'll get going with the next with the actual first topic that I want to get. I want to ask you something.
Yeah, go for it.
And this is something that struck my eye while I was out of town.
Okay.
And maybe
wait, I just imagine something hitting you in the eye, like it just struck my eye.
No, yeah, this really grind my gears.
Okay.
Right.
You're going somewhere.
So as you know, and I've mentioned it here, I used to work in Arizona.
Yeah.
So I used to travel to Arizona, 2 times a week, and something really struck me and really bothered me, and I started noticing even in LA when I got back. Grand opening signs. What is the deal with grand opening signs? How long are they allowed to be up there for?
I think maximum a year.
Okay.
A year to 2.
Why
maybe?
is it that after years and even years, and maybe not so much Arizona because I don't remember all the signs that I used to see, but in particular, new places that open up, they have them for over a year sometimes. They even have them till they start falling down, like till they start like corroding in the fucking wall, That really grabbed my gears. I don't know why. I just had to bring it up. I just like, how long are you allowed to have them? Like owners, there's people who own these buildings and people who own these restaurants. I get it. It's a grand opening, but how long can your grand opening be up for? Like,
okay, I think it depends. So a restaurant, yeah, I think a year max is fine. But even there, like, it depends on what tier of restaurant you are. So let's just say you're high end. I would just say a day.
Okay, let's just say a barbershop that just opened.
Well, let me explain the tiers. So, like, we're in the restaurants. So the top tier restaurant, we'll probably put it up for like an hour or a day. You know what I mean? Like, just because they're top tier restaurant, right? Like you're not supposed to like, you know what I mean? Like the restaurant should speak for itself. You know, you're not really medium restaurant, probably a little longer, maybe like a month, 2 months, 3 months max.
Yeah.
And then like something a little lower, you can see it run from like half a year to a year.
I just feel like no one brings them down until the fucking sign falls off the fucking wall.
Yeah, in stores they could definitely have it up for a year or maybe two. Because I remember the grand sign, the grand opening. It's you're welcoming people in.
Yes.
So you're like, people don't know if it's a new restaurant. You're kind of like, you're just kind of flagging them in, you know?
Yeah, I just noticed a lot of signs that said grand opening that I can remember, and I started noticing more when I got back to LA because I there's a place right in front of my mom's place that still says grand opening, and I'm like, this thing's been open for over 5 years. Like,
I think people just
you guys need to fucking remove that shit by now.
But I think people just don't care. They just leave it up.
Yeah, I think
it's more work for them to try to take it down. They just leave it there.
Just grab a fucking ladder and cut that shit. I don't give a fuck. Just do something.
Yeah,
that really grabbed my gears. But I don't know. I just had to bring it up on the podcast.
Do you need some oil?
Yeah, I do.
Because it's grinding your gears?
Yeah, dude, for real. I don't know. It's just something I was just noticing. And maybe it doesn't really matter to anybody, but it mattered to me. I think if I had a new barber shop that opened 3 months ago, after 5 months,
a barbershop, you could run a little longer because, again, again, when it comes to like smaller businesses, I think you're excusable to like have it up for a while. Right?
Yeah, but when I think grand opening, when I see one, I think specials. Oh, they just open. Like,
specials maybe the first day, maybe the first couple hours.
Yeah,
but other than that, they're a business. They can't be on fucking discounts their whole life.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
I know, of course, you can't have discounts all the time, but I'm just saying in general. How long can a sign really be up there for? And
it just depends.
I mean, this restaurant really caught my eye when I saw it again. I was like, God damn, how long have they been having a grand opening for? And I was kind of like,
that's a good observation, though.
Yeah, I mean, hey, anybody out there that
yeah, like a liquor store, you could probably have it up for a year or two. Your liquor store.
Yeah, dude.
You know, smaller businesses, you could have a little longer. But again, it almost again, it depends. It can become a little cheesy the longer you have it up. So it's like,
yeah, it's like just.
So it just depends on the owner. Yeah. So it just shows you how much attention their owner pays to that.
Yeah, that's
so
true.
It always comes down to ownership.
I just think they're just lazy
Management.
For some reason. I just think they're lazy.
I guess, but I mean, there's various reasons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's just what I want to get off my chest. What have you come across lately that you want to talk about?
That life is probably the strongest drug we've ever had. Have you ever just wondered, like, hey man, life, what we're living through right now, is just a drug?
So you're saying life is? Well, I mean, you kind of have to think about it. Life is a drug because we have to.
Well, look at the way you're experiencing.
We fight for survival, right?
But I'm just talking about everything, like visually, the touching, the smelling. It's a fucking drug. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Have you never thought about that?
I mean, not to that point, but not to the point where I'm like, God damn, life's a fucking drug. Not to that point, but
no, maybe too early for that, right? Maybe a little too early.
Maybe, you know what?
We'll come back to that in another episode.
You know, maybe like once, like in your like, if the doctor tells you you're in your last 2-3 days of life.
But see,
and all that shit just starts crumbling. And like, what have I done in my life?
It's a good thing you brought that up because it shouldn't be that way, man. I think, and I know, who am I, right, to tell people? You know, I'm like a person that just hides away in this fucking room forever. I mean, it's not that bad. I'm not in here all the time. I get some sun sometimes, you know, but it is kind of bad, yeah. But what I'm trying to say is, like, you don't have to fucking wait to someone to tell you you're gonna die. You already know you're gonna die. Every second, like right now, a fucking stray bullet could just fucking come in here and just fucking kill me.
A little death makes life more meaningful, baby.
Yeah, you kind of have to. You kind of have to be at like an agreement with death to live life perfectly or to the fullest, you know. And I don't mean it in a morbid way. I just mean it that you kind of know you know you're gonna die. So why not try to be your best, right?
Well, you know what?
Because look, in a day you get so much energy, but and then I'm like, yeah, I could spend it just laying in bed all day, which I kind of was doing in the morning. Oh no,
well, I was doing it too. I'm not gonna lie.
But and then you could actually do that towards actually something that's like moving. Like you got like you just go and do something.
Yeah.
Like and hobbies is very important. You have any hobbies other than playing guitar?
Hobbies.
Like it's something you like doing like by yourself. Like something like.
Yeah, I mean, I love fucking touching myself. I was just kidding.
That's a mammalian hobby.
No, I guess hobbies on the side of music. Now you're hitting me with a fucking hard drug now. It's just like,
I mean, it's a drug, bro. Like imagine like, let's just say, okay, our real state of mind is complete darkness. Is when we go to sleep, right? So and then when you wake up, that's when the drug hits you. You know what I mean? Like holy shit! Like I'm awake now, right? And this is a drug.
That's the worst.
This is the virtual world I'm in right now, right?
You know that happened to me the other day when I was like the day for my first day of work, like the official day. I was in bed, and then I was like literally. Well, I'm still kind of like suffering from my like a pain on my
on your chest,
on my chest,
on your chest,
on my fucking what's it called, my ribs. I still having
your ribs,
my ribs. I'm still having a couple pain. I can't lay on my left hand side still.
Do you feel like a spirit just comes at night and just sits on you while you're sleeping?
Yeah, it does feel like that way. It does feel that way. But I was sleeping on my left hand side, and I was like, you know what? I was better off on my right hand side, sleeping on my right, and I was comfortable. And then I remember like the day before my first official day of work, I forgot about the pain, but I started thinking about work, and I was just like, fuck, I gotta start working again. I'm gonna stop living life again, That's kind of what it felt like, like I was gonna stop living life again, because the 9 months that I didn't work, I was just enjoying life, I mean, now it got to a point where I wasn't, because I didn't have the funds anymore. But in perspective, I was like, I'm gonna go back to work. I'm not really gonna enjoy my life as much. And I only said that because I wasn't sure if I was gonna just be another working guy, and I was another guy working and not enjoy my job, not love where I'm at. And now I'm at the opposite, where like it kept me up. It kept me up all night. And finally, like,
Can I ask you something?
after my second and third day at work, I was like, fuck, I love this fucking job, dude.
Can I ask you something?
I was so happy. I couldn't be happier. Yes, go ahead.
What you think at that time? Were you afraid that you wouldn't be able to balance your life out, like work and?
Well, yeah, especially because of the schedule. My schedule is very, very like midday, so I saw all my activities and all the things that I like doing in the afternoon, or just go away, and really it's not, dude. Like, that's how good my job is, that I'm still balancing a good like morning and a good afternoon, and it gives me enough time to prepare myself mentally, rather than just waking up grumpy and just going to fucking work.
I don't think you ever wake up grumpy, do you?
No. But when you go to work, you're not always ready to go to work. You still have to mind prep yourself. Like,
yeah, that's why you drive, right?
That's why I drive.
Yeah, usually you prepare your mind when you're driving.
No, not really. No, I'm most of my prepare, like when I prepare for a day, is usually especially my other job, when I used to work always, because I've always worked mornings. I've always worked morning. I've been a morning guy since forever. So you know me, I'm up early like a fucking beautiful sunshine.
Now you wake up way later. Dude.
And no, not really. I'm still waking up early. Now I am tapping into my second tank of energy, like by midday. Actually a little after midday. In regards to like just waking up in the morning, working, and then getting off, and then see where my day goes. But now I kind of have to tap into that energy, because I'm kind of have to do something in the morning to keep myself occupied. I can't just laying down in bed, and then in the afternoon work, and then get off, and then come home, rest, and then do it again. So it was kind of like a little bit of a mental situation, not mental, but like thinking situation, where like kind of trying to balance everything out.
Yeah, it's gonna take a while, but you'll get used to it. But see, you guys out there, this is why it's important to like really focus on something and like hard work and dedication. That's what it gets you. You know, it gets you a job you love. Because the worst thing is when you go to a job you fucking hate.
Yeah,
I've been in that situation so many times. Kind of in one now.
you could have thrown it away.
But yeah, dude, when you go to a job you fucking love, you're like, time goes by so quick and like it just feels fun. You know what I mean?
Yeah, time. Oh, actually, I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes those go slow there because you're kind of like waiting for, you know, for a drop off to get picked up or whatever. But other than that, like, I still love it. It's not draining me. It's not like the other jobs where like someone's looking behind, like just behind my back the whole
those are the
time,
jobs I
or
hate.
monitoring me in a way.
Yeah.
Like this is not even like that. This is more like
Yeah.
I feel comfortable. I feel like they trust me. They like they pulled you know they pulled like a fucking number out of the fucking, you know, lottery jar, and I
Yeah.
got chosen to be that guy.
That's cool, man.
You know, so I feel like, you know, I feel comfortable. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's scary sometimes because
Yeah.
I'm still new to driving, so when I go out there on my own, I'm just like, fuck, you know.
Oh, you already gone on your own?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
So and then I just getting to know, and you know, always like, you know, the first things you
Do
go to.
Did they teach you the routes, like which ones to go?
Yeah, they already told me
Yeah.
on the routes. They already taught me. I mean, beyond that, like I had some good people train me. Like, you know how there's those. Okay, 'cause I had like two personalities that train me.
Yeah.
The first one, the dude, like he's very by the book. He doesn't fuck around. You know, but he's a cool guy. Like he's not trying to be an asshole. And but for the most part, like he was teaching me the right way, you know, and like, oh, when you go here, just, you know, you do this and this is how you do it, blah blah blah, you know, and then he started giving me little tips here and there that really helped me a lot and gave me more confidence. I was like, okay, how the fuck am I gonna remember this? And he goes like, dude, just pull out your phone and just pin the addresses, simple as that, and then just put like little notes like, okay, hey, this is for this is for this. I'm like, all right, cool. The other guys that were training me, obviously, they're, you know, you get those guys who are just like a little more or less professional, but they get the job done. I mean, I wouldn't say not professional. I would just say like they have their own ways of doing things, and I learned a little bit from them too. So I'm just happy where I'm at, and that's it. But other than that, like when you were saying about like life is like a drug in a way, you know, because technically we have to fight to we don't fight, but we have to strive to survive, and just surviving is already trying to like it's almost like a drug because we have to do it to survive. Does that make sense?
No, yeah. No, that's kind of like I think the one of the points of free will, right? It's like, you know, you have something to do, or you know there is something to do, but you prefer not to do anything. So that's what keeps you stuck in this procrastination mode.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's almost like this,
Yeah.
like, and this is what gives people anxiety too. Is like, you know, you want to do something, and you know, there's something to do out there, and you want to express yourself. It could also be with expression and like art, or whatever. But like, this is why it just rattles you, because you're not putting that energy somewhere. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, yeah. I mean, especially too, because you know, like I said, I haven't worked for in such a long time, and all that time, I didn't get to worry about the next work day. I didn't get to worry about what like who's gonna like.
but even then, you were
Gonna
still
fuck
kind.
'em.
You were still in like. I want to say stuck, but you were still in that kind of like morning schedule type of mentality.
Yeah, I was still
'Cause you
waking
would
up.
still get up really
Yeah.
early.
Damn, my leg fell asleep. Yeah. But yeah, dude, like, damn, dude, I can't even feel my toes. um, yeah, but sorry. Yeah, it's definitely, you know, I mean, I guess I wasn't, and it was still like in a work mentality without the work, I guess.
You know what's funny? Like, let's just say that fucking life is like a fucking virtual reality, right? It's like the PlayStation virtual reality where you yourself create your avatar and you put yourself in that world. So imagine like you made yourself the way you are.
You made yourself to like struggle, like
Well,
even in the
well,
avatar.
not just that, but like just the way you look and everything. Like, hey, I want to be this by this age. Like it's almost like presets.
Yeah,
like,
that's too much though. I don't think I would want that much pressure on myself.
What do you mean?
You know how you said like, oh, hey, like I don't know. Let's say you create like an avatar in a game, kind of like what Dwight did. You know, like he's still a salesman. You know how when Dwight, like in one of the first seasons, he's playing like a Sims game or some shit like that, and he created himself like in another like world, and but he's still like a salesman there, but he could fly and shit like that. You don't remember that episode?
But what do you mean by pressure though? Like,
I don't think I want to put myself like, oh, okay, like by like I don't know. Let's say I do an avatar of me and I put myself at 46 years old and I'm saying, hey, I have to own a house by here.
But see, you don't know. See that I think that's part of the simulation, right? Remember we were talking about simulations?
Mm-hmm.
That you keep calling it a fucking game. It's not a game, bro. A simulation and a game is not the
why
same.
You attacking me,
it's not the fucking same, all right? It's completely different. You know?
Let's just, I mean,
so every time you tell me, hey, you're playing your game, it's not a fucking game, dude. I'm playing real life. You know what I mean? You know, it's just in a virtual world.
By the way, FYI, he's talking about the truck simulator. I called it a game, and he goes like, whoa, 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 whoa. It's not a game. It's a simulator.
It is a simulator. It's not a game. Same thing with Gran Turismo. Fucking simulator.
Is it? I mean.
But wouldn't you take the experience off of your hands if you thought that already? So this is why you're saying like you're against it, but maybe that's the thing you preset it yourself to
No,
to
I
feel.
mean what I'm trying to say is that I wouldn't want to put that much pressure into it. Like meaning like okay, cool, like there is goals, but I wouldn't say there's pressure. You know.
It's like saying you want the gold without the struggle.
No, I mean it will happen when it has to happen.
So you want the goal without the struggle.
It will happen when it has to happen. That's what I mean. Like okay, yeah, I want to. I don't know. Have a house.
But that's what I'm saying. I don't think you'll know if this is a simulator type of experience where it's up to you to figure out your destiny or your path. Would you knowing outside of this game or simulator, would you knowing that outside of it want to know inside of the game or the simulator? I think that goes against all the laws.
Well, I mean that's like kind of like
being in a simulator, a real life simulator.
I mean, would you say that in a simulator? Let's say you're creating yourself in the simulator, whatever. Are you? I mean, obviously, you want to be a better version of yourself in the simulator, right?
See, that's the thing. Because okay, this is what I've
like in the simulator, you could put yourself. Oh, hey, I own this fucking car. I live in this certain place, and in your real life, are you like almost? Are you living towards that expectation, or is that what you just want?
That's the thing. I wouldn't know until I'm aware of that, and I want to do that. You know what I'm saying? So even if I'm aware of it, doesn't mean I'm gonna change it today or tomorrow, unless I really apply my will to it, right? Mm-hmm. It's kind of like that free will. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay.
The free will exists there for you to react to it, but does that mean you are gonna react to it?
I think it depends on everybody, on yourself, on whoever is.
That's what I'm saying. But would you want to know if you yourself outside of the simulator presetted that to the simulation? Would you want to know in the simulation that preset you set outside of the simulation? I don't think what's the point of going into a simulator. It's kind of like when I do the American Truck Simulator. I go in there because there's jobs to do.
Yeah.
It's straightforward. It's not real life, but it's a simulation, you know?
Yeah.
But I know there's jobs to do, and I'm thinking like a trucker. I know I'm not a trucker, but I'm thinking like one.
Yeah, because you do come up to me and you ask me these questions. Hey, how do you plan your trips when you know you don't know where you're going, blah, 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 et cetera, et cetera.
Exactly. And you, again, like, I don't think your outer self would want your inner self to know all the struggles you're about to go through.
Yeah.
Because and then why would you even struggle if you already know? You're going to bypass everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And there is a learning in that struggle, right?
Yeah, I mean, that's what struggles are for, I think. I think they're meant for you to learn from them.
Exactly.
But In a simulator,
because you were
you're
like
just-
you're like
giving
I
you
want
all
to do
the best
simulation.
options.
Huh?
In the simulator, you're giving yourself the best options.
You don't have to.
So you can say. So you're saying you could put yourself in the
Let's
worst.
just say, okay, this is where I guess the concept of coming back comes from. Let's just say you've already done this a lot of times.
Yeah.
And you're like, I've already tried every variable. I've been the richest person. I've been this. I've done that. It's boring. I already done that. I want to go into the fucking mud. I want to go into Union Station. You know what I mean? I want to play at ska shows. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like imagine that. You're like it's
Like
it's a simulation.
I went from playing the Wembley Stadium to playing ska shows and shit.
You don't fucking know.
That's
Again,
funny.
this is just an experiment right here. But it's just a fucking thought experiment, you know? Not the thought you're thinking about. You know those thoughts?
Yeah, the thoughts. Well, what's thoughts mean? That
That hoe over there.
That hoe over there.
Yeah.
That's funny. Hey, well, because I wasn't here, but I didn't get it. But apparently, California got the first earthquake Amber Alert. Is that true?
Amber Alert? Yeah. I didn't get it because I turned it off. My mom did. Yeah.
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 Yeah, that's crazy. And now when they find higher readings, that we can find out if we're gonna get.
I think that was an experiment, though.
But
I'm just fucking with you.
no, I don't think so. I don't think they would. I think they would have been.
I think that was a government experiment.
Yeah, I mean, I think the hurricane was a government experiment. Hurricane. Yeah, I don't know. I was like looking at this hurricane situation. Was it really worth the scare?
Nah, it just felt like a regular rain. Yeah, it did rain a little harder than usual, but
like no high winds.
Nah.
Did you come out of the house? Did you get out of the house?
Yeah, I went to the store because we ate carne asada that day, so I went to go get some tortillas and some guacamole. Some avocado to make some guacamole.
And the stores were open.
Yeah, dude. Even the lady was just like nothing. She's like,
she's like, oh,
it's just the end of the days.
You know, the shift. I'm about to leave right now.
Yeah.
Because I know, like, I did see some posts where like they were like raiding all the fucking toilet paper aisles again and the waters.
People just overhyped, dude. It's
Yeah,
overhyped. Man, this is gonna cross into the conspiracy side, but it is weird what the pandemic did to people. You know what I mean? And it's like people are like in this frantic mode when stuff like that happens. And I get it. You know, I get it. It's because it's a hurricane, but come on.
You think that these people who like let's say our generation, when we get older, we're gonna be talking about like, yeah, in my age, back in 2019, 20, we were we were fighting for toilet paper. You think they're gonna talk about that?
I mean, we're not gonna talk about it. They're gonna know. There's so many videos on YouTube.
Yeah.
All that shit is gonna last for fucking years.
Yeah. I mean, I can only imagine.
Imagine an era, like a generation of people that get to see our past because everything is recorded. You know what I mean? Like everything was recorded. And then doctors from the future, they're gonna be like, "Man, these guys are fucking crazy." You know what I mean? Like the things.
The doctors, yes,
they're gonna look at people back here. If they're not already crazy in the fucking future, like fucking like.
Well, I mean, there is studies saying that our brain is not really as powerful as it used to be. Like that we're using less and less of our brains because of computers now.
Everything's too easy.
Yeah.
This is what I'm talking about, the will thing.
Mm-hmm.
If you keep taking things to do from people because you're making it easier for them, how is that person gonna become in the future?
Mm-hmm. I forgot what I was just watching. It might have been like a 70s or 80s show where they were already talking about computers taking over people's jobs. This is the 70s, 80s, you know? And even like in the Back to the Future movies, I don't personally remember all of them, but like the whole like the skateboard, you know, all these futuristic things that we kind of already have and kind of already figured out, but we're still kind of like talking about flying cars. We're still talking about It's a perfect.
It's like the hoverboard. Like, why the fuck are you calling it a hoverboard? It's not even.
It's
hovering.
not even hovering. Yeah,
it has wheels.
It's so
This
stupid.
makes no sense.
But they call it a hovering board. But I just saw this video where in San Francisco, there's already self-driving Ubers.
Oh, can I tell you something about that?
Yeah.
So apparently, this is actually a problem in San Francisco now. You know why? A lot of people are fucking in those cars.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I mean,
so
you would think there's cameras in that shit.
I don't think they give a fuck.
That's a cheap motel if you think about it. Hey,
dude.
You'll be like,
apparently, a lot of self-driving cars, they're catching people fucking in these cars.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, that's a great way to think. That's fucking cheap, but then again, it's kind of disgusting. You kind of go into that car for regular.
I don't know, man, but yeah, it's like that's crazy. I don't even know. I didn't even ever. That never even crossed my mind until I saw that.
Apparently, you don't even know it's even a self-driving car till it gets to you because you see nobody driving it.
Yeah, but I think that's what like motivates the couple a little bit more. They're like, oh my god, like you know,
hey, let's just get it on right here, huh?
I mean, there's already people that do that with a fucking chauffeur. So like, so now imagine no chauffeur. Of course they're gonna fuck.
Yeah. I mean,
I could just see your little your eyes. I could just see your eyes twinkling right now. Fucking,
it's like what movie was that? Light bulb, and then like you have like an idea.
Dude, your eyes are just like fucking. They're like,
dude, just so we put in perspective.
His fucking
my room is fucking dark. And my eyes lit up. And shit.
Dude, his fucking pupils just dilated right now.
I'm like that Halloween cat where like there's only you can only see the eyes and like the shape of the head.
Yeah, dude. Dude, the first time I saw that, I was like, what the fuck? Like that's crazy.
Yeah. I didn't even think about it. Dude, you see, I didn't even think about that. Like, you brought it up to my attention. Now it feels like. Well, I mean, I don't think I'm gonna do it anytime soon, but
the thing that is against you in those cars, I don't think the majority of those cars have tent though. So you are fucking unless you're at night, you're fucking at night.
I mean, I would think like you know what? It's in my head when you said that. It's just
all these positions start coming in your mind.
Not positions, but how much cheaper it will be to get than get a room.
I guess.
I mean,
if you're looking at this in a way of saving some bucks, I guess. But I'm just, you know, I mean,
that was my first thought. Like, oh, hey, that's cheaper than getting a fucking room. But yeah, I don't know.
So you'll be going to San Francisco soon, huh?
Hell no, dude. Fuck San Francisco. Nah, not fuck them. Sorry. I just, you know, I don't know. I was never really a fan of San Francisco. I found it really boring, and we had this conversation. Nothing against the people from San Francisco. It's not the people. It's just the city. I didn't find it that cool.
I would be paranoid though if I would live there, because if there is gonna be a big one, it's gonna be in the San Francisco area for sure.
Yeah,
they're the closest to the San Andreas Fault. The San Andreas Fault runs all the way down to LA, but like they're the ones that are so close. Like, and they're in the Bay Area too, so it's gonna be fucking destruction.
Yeah. There was this funny meme that I saw where like this is guy pretending with a little balaclava on. Well, for the people who
that's another idea.
What?
You guys both put on balaclavas and start fucking.
Yeah, right. Hey, that would be a cool little.
Hey, dude, fucking
spice
idea.
It up a bit. Yeah, spice it up a bit.
Hey, imagine you take a girl. You're like, hey, put this on. You guys put them on.
Hey, where'd you get this from? By the way, balaclava is a fucking ski mask.
It's like a full head mask where you just get the mouth, the eye, and both the eyes.
Yeah, it's pretty much a ski mask. That's what it is with the holes. So. This is a guy who has a balaclava on. It's like a meme. The guy's like, okay, guys. I guess they all came back from stealing. And he's telling to the guys, hey, good job, guys. Just remember, don't steal more than $950 because if you do, California will fucking, arrest you. They don't really care if you steal under $950, right? And then, so that kind of like got me wondering too, like, hey, it'll be cheaper to steal fucking groceries for under $950.
Hey, so it's perfectly legal to steal PS5 in California. If you
Pretty
want.
much,
yeah.
You could steal anything unless you're like in anywhere else, like in Texas. They have guns out there; they could shoot you. But right here, you don't.
Dude, Texas is you could gift a gun without any paperwork over there.
Yeah,
like if I had a pistol, you liked it, you're like, yeah, a nice gun. Here you go. It's yours.
Pistol Pete.
Yeah, I could just gift it to you without giving you any paperwork or anything.
I know, dude. It's weird. I don't know. I still don't. I'm not a big fan of guns anyway.
Imagine like eating with a gun, like you know what I mean, like
You
using it
shoot
as a
yourself.
spoon. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I will not fucking. I don't know. Something about guns. It just gives me the heebie-jeebies.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind a gun. It's just
It's
not
like,
with everyone, you know, because
Yeah,
I don't think
that's what I
I don't
mean.
think everyone's qualified, to be honest.
Yeah.
But and that's for like mental reasons. I'm like real issues, like mental issues. But other than that, yeah, you have the right to protect yourself.
Would you?
I'm there,
Have you ever thought about having a gun?
of course.
And have you ever thought about like if you were like in your lowest?
Dude, the only reason I don't have a gun right now is because I'm broke as fuck. You know, and it costs money to have a gun. You know, what I
Yeah,
mean? And
I
you
hear-
want to learn how to use it too properly. You know, so that costs money too.
I feel
Especially in
like
California, like these gun ranges are fucking expensive.
they're really fucking expensive.
The bullets and everything.
I don't. Yeah, I don't. I've never stepped inside a gun range. I think the most gun I've ever shot was a water gun or a BB gun. And then yeah, that was it.
And that right there is our generation. You know.
My little bitches. But yeah, dude, like the self-driving cars. What else do we have for today? Yeah, your boy Trump got a mugshot already. I'm not even sure what's going on with that, but
No, apparently he got he was part of a group that he was part of a thing about false
yeah, for false like election
yeah,
numbers. No,
but he was part of that group that
Yeah, yeah.
initiated it. Apparently, again, I don't know if it's true, to be honest. I think at this point they don't want him to run again.
Well, at this point, it's helping him out. He's
Yeah,
already
it's helping
fucking
him.
selling merch.
Yeah,
He's selling merch with his
I'm not,
fucking.
I'm not gonna lie, he looks badass in his mugshot though. He's just mad dogging you like.
I saw this one video. I mean, there's one meme where like they had like Paris Hilton mugshot because she's blonde. They had some other Britney Spears mugshot because she's blonde, and then like in the corner you see fucking Donald Trump's because he's blonde too.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, so it looked funny.
yeah.
but-
I'll probably get a shirt. Just of his mugshot is fine.
No, it's a mugshot and it says
Trump 2024.
no, I think it says something with I forgot what the mugshot said. I mean the thing says make trials fair again or something. Like that. I forgot what it was. But
Yeah,
I'm not going for the guy or anything. I just thought it was really fucking. I think he markets himself pretty cleverly. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
You know, but hey, to each their own, I guess. I just hope that if he does run again, he still doesn't win. I don't know. I remember the first time he won, dude. Like I felt my jaw drop all the way to my nuts, bro. Like it just felt bad. Like I don't know what it was, dude. It felt
He meant to say his little nuts.
not no.
His little shrinky nuts.
Yeah. But I remember when that happened. I was like, oh my god. So I'm just hoping that
I don't know. I feel like after he ran the first time, you can kind of see what kind of a guy he is. You know what I mean? He's not the best, but he's
Yeah.
better than any fucking runner right now, to be honest.
I don't even know who else is running besides
That guy from Florida's running, the one everybody.
Well, I mean, everybody. He's a Trumper too. So right?
nah, he's on his own now.
Oh really?
Yeah, he is Republican though, but
Yeah, but I mean, he's pretty much a Trumper.
DeSantis.
Yeah, because it's the guy who's kicking all the fucking Latinos.
Yeah, he's doing all the
Yeah.
crazy shit down there.
Yeah, so I don't think he'll win, but I mean,
I don't know if he goes against Trump. I don't think he'll win against Trump, to be honest.
Yeah.
I think Trump has he has people like for sure, like for real, for real.
Even right now, like they brought this up in a radio show that I heard not too long ago. Like, COVID cases are coming up again.
COVID kids?
COVID cases.
Oh,
They're
what the fuck? You said kids, no?
No cases.
COVID kids. That's what you said. No, I had to say it again.
cases.
I had to say it again because I was like, I know I heard kids. So I was
Well-
like, and then I had to say COVID cases. Okay, COVID cases.
When you say it like that, yeah, it sounds like I said kids, but no, COVID cases are back.
There you go.
And so they're saying that they're pushing up like the whole mask mandate again. They're trying to make it a political thing.
I don't know about that. Like, I don't think I'm going back to that. I think
I mean, if that happens, I just hope it doesn't because I started working and
I know, man.
what I
That would
do,
suck. Imagine.
what I do now, it will cut down everything again.
Well, maybe not you because you're just by yourself and you're just moving.
Well,
shit.
I don't know. I mean, I work with airlines now, so
Nah, I don't think airlines will shipments like that won't stop. They won't. They can't seize that much.
I mean, it'll be great if I don't stop working because I'll be another high demand job, because you would need to transport shit.
no, but your transporting is different though. It's just for it's just one company, so you don't have to go crazy.
No, yeah, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
It's still transporting goods, so it still
Yeah.
be
Yeah, and Amazon. You saw it. Amazon grew during pandemic. That's a fucking
Dude.
machine, bro. Like, if anything, those companies just fucking got way bigger during the pandemic, bro. It even got Jeff Bezos a new fucking yacht, super yacht.
a super yacht.
Dude, it was so big they had to tear down the bridge just to fucking get it out of the bay.
Yeah, I think we talked about it.
Yeah, it cost them like $500 million to do that. 200 million or 200 or 500 million just to do that.
Dude,
On top of that, the yacht was like close to $1 billion.
damn. Wait, I thought it reminds me too. Now you're talking about Jeff Bezos. My boy, fucking Steve Harvey got cheated on. His wife.
What did that have to do with Jeff Bezos?
I'm sorry, it's because he's a big rich man, and then he didn't he have problems because he cheated on his wife too.
I don't know. I don't know anything about the story, man. You barely told me this morning.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying because that guy's a fucking hard worker, dude, and he got cheated by.
Yeah, no one is safe out there.
Yeah.
Thank you for letting us know.
But
no, thank you for bringing this fucking. It was already down, and you just brought it down to the fucking ground. Especially all like dudes out there. Come on, man.
Hey, yo, stay strong.
Stay strong, Kings.
Stay strong, Kings. Yeah. You haven't seen Blue Beetle, huh?
No, not yet.
I saw Blue Beetles and Strays.
You saw the dog one?
Yeah.
Is it good?
It's funny, dude. It's another good comedy movie that we needed again.
I'm just grateful it wasn't Kevin Hart because fucking Will Ferrell and Kevin Hart are the only ones doing these movies.
Well,
so thank God it was
I'm
Jamie
just glad
Foxx. It was Jamie Foxx, right?
It was Jamie Foxx, Will Ferrell, and I forgot the face, the other names on the characters. But I want to see it in Spanish because Carlos Vallarta, one of the comedians that I like, he does the voice for the dog that Will Ferrell does for. So I want to see it in Spanish, and it's probably going to be just as vulgar. It was a really funny movie. I mean, it's not for everybody.
You should have gotten a day then. For today's National Movie Day.
I know. I totally. I was going to see Gran Turismo, but I think I'll go see it tomorrow.
Movie day or theater day, something like that.
Movie theater day. I'll probably go watch it tomorrow. I don't have anything to do tomorrow, so
yeah, $4 a ticket for all formats, every theater.
I mean, I don't mind if I miss it. I was watching.
I wouldn't be surprised if today was like super booked though. Like it would be hard to find.
No, I saw they had good tickets for the mornings, an afternoon show. But I just I decided to stay and watch AEW. AEW. I'm sorry. It's not as fun as WWE. And I'm not trying to be biased or anything, because at one point I was like, oh, AEW is cooler, but yeah, their storyline sucks. So like, I didn't really like the wrestling was okay, but
I think what's gonna happen, they're gonna try to like make it as close to the WWE as possible, just to drive up the
competition.
No, the net worth of the company, and then they're gonna sell it.
I doubt it.
I think that's what they want to do because they know they can't really compete against WWE.
Well, I mean, they apparently they had like the WWE just had an event there not too long ago, and they had like the most attendance in a pro wrestling event.
Yeah, so I think their best move is like drive up the value of the company in general, make close to $1 billion, and then sell it.
See, the problem with AEW, I know that they sell, but like mid through, a lot of people just start getting bored and they walk away. See, at least WWE keeps you like in your toes and wanting you to have. They keep you with their storylines.
Keep you on your toes.
Yeah, keep you on your toes like Barbie. You haven't seen Barbie yet, huh?
No, I haven't seen Barbie.
Yeah, and so I saw Blue Beetle, and everybody go watch it. I really loved it. Just like the first 10, 15 minutes was still so fucking nostalgic, beautiful. Like,
what do you mean nostalgic?
Like they play all like, cause it's, I mean I won't spoil it, but it's based on a Mexican superhero, and it's great to have a Mexican superhero, dude. Who was saying this? I think it was I forgot his name, but they someone was reviewing it and they reviewed it pretty well. Where like it just represents like Latino culture. They have fucking Selena playing in the beginning, Chalino, fucking Celso Peña. Like they're playing all these fucking jams in the right off the bat in the beginning of the movie, representing like Latinos, and it was fucking cool, man. I really love that movie. I honestly, I think it's been my favorite superhero movie in a while. Like that, I could say I really love that superhero movie. I This is a movie probably I will rewatch, and I'll probably um watch more than twice. I mean, I wish I could watch it again in movie theater, but really fun movie, really funny. George Lopez does kind of steal the show a little bit, but it's not that bad. It's really funny. I don't think I've laughed really hard at a just George Lopez joke in a long time, and this is really good. Yeah, but yeah, you saw Gran Turismo. Give us a little taste of it. You don't have to spoil it.
Damn, dude, I don't think I could explain it without spoiling it. But it definitely slapped some cheeks, major cheeks with a little bit of lube. You know what I mean?
With a little bit?
Yeah, a little bit.
So that shit hurt?
No. Actually,
it was painful good.
No, with lube is fine.
Okay.
With some lube, yeah.
You said a little bit. I don't know.
I mean, it depends.
I don't know. I'm kind of worried now.
No, but the movie is it's pretty lit, man. It really reminded me of like early 2000, like, I don't know. It gave me like an old type. Like it's actually an inspirational film. Like I was kind of surprised.
Did it make you go buy another Gran Turismo game?
No, because I already had one. Mm-hmm. I won't buy the new one. Because the simulator itself, it's not as good as it used to.
You mean game?
Yeah, the simulator.
The game?
No, the simulator. It's a simulator. It's not a game.
The thing you play on the console.
Yes, the simulator.
Okay. I mean, they don't call it a simulator. They call it a game.
It's a simulator. It says it in the name.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm sorry.
So it's not a game. So take it back.
I mean, technically, if you do crash,
take it back, though.
If you crash and you roll over, you kind of do die,
Take it back, though.
Okay. I'll take it back.
Okay. What was I saying? I lost my thought.
You were saying how in the simulator of the game.
No. Yeah. So no. The movie, like the movie itself, though, like it was well made. Mm-hmm. Like I was surprised, dude. Like, the movie I lost faith in when the because PlayStation Studios they have their own studios now, so they're releasing their licenses to Hollywood so they can make movies out of them.
Hopefully they make a Metal Gear Solid game because
it's already in the making.
Fuck yes.
But it might flop. It might flop because the games are too good. You can't remake those games.
Yeah, I mean, unless like they make like a very, very.
By the way, Lalo fucking gifted me his fucking Metal Gear Solid.
I did not gift it to you.
He gifted me his Metal Gear Solid bundle. Extremely rare. He gifted to me. He's like, hey, out of the bottom of my heart, here you go.
Out of the bottom.
It's a good inspirational film. It really just flips your thinking, and it's hard to go to a movie and do that because most of these movies just want to make you more confused and leave ambiguous endings. Like it could either go this way or that. Nah, man, this one just nails it, man. And all the downs that kid goes through, and at the end, oh man,
it's not like a Disney.
Fuck no. This is way better, bro. Way better. You guys will love it. You guys should have taken advantage of it today though, because it's $4. You could see it on any platform
tomorrow.
But I do recommend it if you do get the chance to watch it in the theaters. Watch it in Dolby, the Dolby sound.
Dolby is the shit.
You get the full experience with just the sound of the cars and the revs. Like it's fucking insane.
I'm gonna take your word for it because the last time I didn't go see a movie in Dolby was Maverick, and I regretted it. But
no, man, you get that full experience. You feel like you're there. I mean, it's not gonna get that crazy, but like, you really a good movie is when you lose the peripheral like of your real life. Like, you know how like right now I know I'm in a room, But when I'm watching a movie and I'm just into that movie, I'm into that movie. It feels like I'm just there, kind of. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. But I remember you telling me about when you watched it, like it was inspirational, and you almost wanted to go drive a car too. That was
Yeah, dude. I felt like fucking going to the Nissan dealership and buying a GTR
yeah.
and fucking never paying it and leaving.
Just be like,
Yeah.
I need to go take it for a test drive, and
Yeah.
then just GTA that shit, you know.
Yeah, but it's an awesome movie. You guys have to go watch it. And again, I have a feeling that this will not even be close to like being in the Oscar roster that's coming up for the end of the year. But man, it was that good. Again, like the acting was pretty good too, man. Especially like, oh man, I forget his name. The guy that comes out and he's the dad in the Black Widow.
Yeah. Huh.
He's fucking good in this movie.
Really,
dude, he's good. Even Legolas from Lord of the Rings, Orlando Bloom.
okay, yeah.
He was, dude. It's a great cast. They good chemistry. It was a simple story done really well, and they didn't make any confusing or anything. It was just awesome, and it was about family, not fucking like the Fast and the Furious or anything, but it was about family. Like it was about mentors. It was about just getting ahead. And the most important thing was like, this movie kind of teaches you how to dream a little bit. Like think outside the box. Like, you know, it's kind of like that thing we're talking about. It's like, yeah, you go to work, but like Lalo, he's doing what he loves right now. You know, is that feeling you go for what you dream for? You know what I mean? And it makes you it just sparks your mind. And I don't know. That's just the way it was impactful. It was great fucking acting too.
Yeah, I mean, I'll definitely come with my 2 cents next week when I go see it tomorrow.
Yeah,
so that'll be fun. I was supposed to go see it today, but I told you I decided to stay and watch AEW. All is it All In? I think that's what it is. So we'll see what happens. And yeah, dude. Another I guess for closing arguments, or not arguments, but closing topics.
really? That's it? You said you were gonna come with it. This one. You said you had a bunch of shit to talk about. We're just barely getting started.
Are we?
Yeah.
Are we?
Yeah. You're like, dude, I got it on this one, dog.
Yeah,
hey, dog.
I do got it. And I brought in all my guns with no bullets.
Can I give a couple of shout outs?
I'm actually gonna bring up a couple things.
But can I give some shout outs though?
Well, yeah, after when we're closing. When we decided to close. Dodgers win 2 out of 3 at Boston. Pretty cool. I think Mookie Betts hits his 35. He ties his 35 highest home run in his career. So it's 35. He's 35 now. So
it's a good thing he did it there because that's kind of where he got started.
Yeah, that's where he started, dude. That's why it was a big thing for him. I'll think also Freddie Freeman.
What's it called? The Green Monster?
The Green Monster.
Yeah.
I think he went over the Green Monster on this one.
Oh, shit, for real?
Yeah. Nice. And apparently that's one of the hardest places to do a home run.
Yeah.
So because of that Green Monster. So it's just kind of weird. Like you kind of like, I mean, you put these obstacles towards your own players and opponent team. So it's kind of like still, but the advantage is that when you have players that play there, they practice there all the time. So they could kind of get a feel for it. But yeah, he put over the Green Monster today. Freddie Freeman.
Can I I'm sorry, can I interject really quick?
Yep.
I think that's one of my dreams to go to Fenway. Just to go. You know?
I want to go to Fenway and I want to go to where the Braves play. I forgot the name of the
it's called after a bank, no? It's a weird name.
I know there's a couple of ballparks that I want to go to. That one I've been to Chicago and I've been to the
Chicago.
Yeah.
You went to the White Sox and
no, not the White Sox.
Wrigley?
We went to Wrigley. But to be fair, we didn't go inside. Also for the New
you just
York
outside?
One. Yeah,
that's cool.
Also to the New York one.
You took pictures there, no?
I did. I think that's the phone that got stolen. And I lost. I didn't know how to log into my cloud, and I think I lost everything. So that one, and I want to go to another one.
Yeah.
What's so funny?
I'm sorry.
You always laugh at
That's because I remember that. I don't want to go into it. Keep going.
Do you remember when my phone got stolen?
Yeah, but I don't want to go into that. You know, shit just rushed through my head, and I just started laughing. That's
Bro,
it.
I was sad that day, dude.
I know, man. I know. But
And you laughed at it.
no. It's just no. Finish. I'm sorry, my bad.
Oh yeah. So and then I think Freddie Freeman, highest RBIs in the league. I think is what it is. So and what else? Chivas lost the Invicto. So against Santos, sad game. Very very.
The girls tied today.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, with Atlético.
Actually, a little late on this too. Messi wins Leagues Cup, and I saw that
fucking Manny right now, dude. He's fucking
jumping with
in joy.
He already bought his jersey
on his fucking toes, dude.
By the way, I haven't bought him his birthday gift. Hopefully, if he listens to this, he already knows what it's gonna be. I'm buying him his Messi jersey. He's been dying for.
Okay. Damn, dude, fucking Manny.
You know,
shout out to Manny on his birthday.
I'll make sure I put Messi #1 fan, and on the back, and with a little pink shirt, he's gonna be rocking with it. So they won Leagues Cup, but I'll kid you not, dude. I did see like the highlight of a goal he did back in the league. I think I forgot they were playing in Cincinnati or some shit like that. I forgot. Oh no, they're playing. No, they were playing. I think in New York. I forgot who they were playing. I'm not sure if it's the Red Bulls or wherever the fuck plays up there.
Oh, it's New York City and Red Bulls.
Yeah, I think they were playing New York City. Fucking Messi did a sick ass play where like he curves the ball, passes it to the right winger, and then the right winger just passes it back to him. And dude, it was a fucking beautiful goal. I'm not gonna lie, dude. I think Messi's like is still in his prime. He should have never left Europe.
I think the way I see it, can I say it?
Say it.
I think he's just playing with like little kids right now.
That's what I'm saying.
He's like the only premier person, and I feel like he's going to a park every weekend, and like he's just playing with the little kids at the park.
Dude, you know how like when you when you win
he's a coach.
Yeah, when you win a championship, the captain raises the cup.
Yeah.
I guess he was even like, I guess he really felt bad. I wouldn't say felt bad. I guess he was just being very, very kind to this young kid who the captain was, the original captain before he came in. He gave him the captain bracelet around his arm, and he had him and himself raise up the cup for the Leagues Cup.
I think he's just a mentor right now.
Honestly, he's still in his prime.
He's going to the fucking park every weekend.
Dude, he could have been another year in Europe and without a problem.
Oh, for sure.
Another
year.
You
could tell.
Everybody from Europe, like Samuel Sané, fucking even everybody's going to Saudi Arabia. It's just cool. Talking about Saudi Arabia, who was it? Fucking there was this singer. I forgot her name. Who was it? But either way, she was singing, and in the middle of a concert, you know how in Saudi you can't have like skin showing. Mm-hmm. I guess she ripped her pants, and she had to stop her performance, like halfway through, and yeah,
she ripped her pants.
Her pants ripped because she did like she.
But she did it on purpose.
No, not on purpose, and then they made her stop and get off the stage, and she couldn't go back and finish.
Hey man, it's a whole different country with different rules.
I know.
That's all I have to say.
Fucking crazy.
I
don't think
I'm not trying to brush it under the rug, but I mean, it's their own country. They're their own country. They have their own rules. It's like if someone comes here, you can't have freedom of speech. Like, who the fuck are you? You know?
Yeah. What's another one? Yeah, I think that's it for sports. For me, Dodgers just still top of the league. Thank God. Let's keep it up to the end of October. I mean, to the end of November, right? November. Yeah.
Yeah. October.
Yeah. So hopefully we could see better results than last year. So.
All right.
Yes.
So
give your shout-outs.
Couple shout-outs. Oso Mayor, Oso Menor, Cristo Sweetheart, my boy Lalo.
Yeah.
And everybody out there that listens.
At the what?
Everybody out there that listens. There's a person in Utah. I swear to fucking God, I need to fucking know who that is because it's driving me fucking crazy. Salt Lake City, whoever the fuck you are, I'm going to find you one day and I'm going to give you a hug. All right? So.
A very pleasant turkey hug.
Yeah. So I heard Salt Lake City is weird too, like with streets. It's like they're all like numbers. Like it's weird. But yeah, thank you guys for coming. And any last word?
I just want to give a shout out to my homie Turkey here for holding it down last week.
I didn't hold anything, dude. It was just 30 minutes talking about jury duty. That's all.
It was a good episode. I know you talked shit about me somewhere. I was fucking laughing. I was fucking laughing. I can't remember the joke you said, but I remember it got me laughing in the middle of my drive to work.
And there's this one listener. I don't think she listens. I don't think she listens to this podcast. I don't think she listens. I'm just gonna leave it like that.
Yeah, well, this person already told me that she does listen.
She does not,
and she wants me to. Actually, yeah.
She pays somebody to listen to it, and if they mention her name, that's when she reaches out.
She just like, hey, hit me up and then mention my name.
Yeah, I swear to God, I don't. There's no way. There's no fucking way she listens.
Yeah, well, she does. Yeah. So shout out to the same people that you already shout out for some reason. You shout out the same people all the time.
And happy birthday, Manny! Again, happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
Yeah,
yeah, dude. Shout outs to shout outs to Arizona for taking care of me. There was no thunderstorms. There was no what do you call it? Hurricanes. Hurricanes. I made it back home safe. Thank you to the Chandler families. Pretty good. And oh yeah, and shout out to my boy Chris from Arizona. I got to see him for his birthday. Shout out to him. Other than that, with that, I think I'm done.
All right, guys, you heard it.
All right,
here first.
Thank you for listening to the Parallel Boys. I am glad that I was able to assist my buddy on this new episode, and I wasn't gonna go MIA again. But I'll try to stay here as much as I can, when I can, and when we can. All right. Thank you for listening to the Parallel Boys.
Peace.
Peace.
Welcome.